山登ってる。
山登ってる。
姫。
めっちゃ静かでしょ？
うん。
最高。
最高。
これ買ってよかったね。What's going on, guys? Tumo Cruz here. As you can see, I've got this giant box that just arrived in my living room yesterday. And this is an Irotec, or Irotec, however you pronounce it. And as you can see in the picture here, this is a spin bike. As we say in Japanese, this is my new Himitsu Heiki. And we're going to be using this as my main winter training bike going forward this winter. If you saw my earlier video, you saw that I announced that I'll be doing Zwift from now on this winter. And I was looking for a good solution to use for doing that, and I really needed something that was quiet and affordable, and a spin bike seemed to be the best idea for me. With a spin bike, you can pretty much add as much resistance as you want. You don't need to use any electricity, and it's super silent, which is really important for me. Most spin bikes come in a really upright position. They kind of have a negative image within the cycling world. But this bike actually does not look like this. This bike has a more road style fit, and it also has some road style drop bars on it. So we'll take a look at that once it's out of the box. Anyway, I actually just finished a race earlier today, so pretty tired, but don't want to wait until the weekday to do this because it's supposed to be like freezing rain all week this week, and so hopefully we'll be getting some good miles on Zwift this week moving forward. And I gotta start working on my climbing so I can start to get my Tron bike, as some people commented below suggesting that I should add that challenge. So anyway, without further ado, let's open up this box. This thing's really heavy. Alright, let's see how this looks inside. Oh ho ho. So getting this thing out of the box was a bit tough. This thing's probably at least as heavy as I am. Really heavy, and we decided just to flip the box over to the side and cut it open, and it's kind of like a surgery operation now. Anyway, slowly get the pieces apart, and hopefully, from reviews I've read online, this should only take about 20 minutes to install. But here we go. We also got this towel. What is this? Old school premium, so free towel. It's nice. Whew, this is pretty hard work, but we've got the main body here. You can see pretty nice sleek black design here. Giant flywheel here. I think this thing is about 23 kilograms or so. And here we go. These are the handlebars. So you'll see we got some nice road grips on here, but we've also got the nice sort of like triathlon grip as well with this one as well. We could even put a book here, so we can put our tablet here, our book here, while doing in the drop position. Really excited for this. Perfect handlebar here. This is exactly what I wanted. And yeah, let's see if we can get this thing together now. Hardest part is just getting it out of the box. Here we are. We've got pretty much all the main just plastic out of the way, and this is pretty much all that there is. So there's a lot of styrofoam, a lot of padding just to keep it safe, but we've got the main body, we've got the handlebars, we've got the two floor mounts here, we've got the saddle, we've got the pedals, and then the spin mount and the bars for the handlebars and seat post to get on. So all in all, not too many pieces to put together. The hardest part is just getting it out of the box. And as you can see, nice beautiful piece of machinery here. Anyway, let's take a look at the instructions and see what our next step is. So the 組み立て説明。奥さんも頑張ってる。
うん。楽しい。
あ、これ楽しい。
これ楽しい。
We've got this pretty interesting wrench that came with it. And just tightening on the back leg. We just put on the front leg. Looking pretty good. お疲れ様。Thuong says she also wants to use the bike. Thuongちゃんも使ってみたい。
うん。毎日使います。
本当？
毎日乗る。
本当？いいね。We've also got our TV here. These are our new studio lights that we bought from the used store nearby, so we can watch TV while riding. Next step, putting on the mount for the handlebar. And next the handlebars go on the mount, so you can see we've got a nice adjustable space here, so we can push it pretty far. And not sure exactly where we want it right now, but I'm guessing we'll want it pretty far because I'm pretty big by Japanese standards. But anyway, we can adjust it really easily. Just loosen it, slide it, and just tighten it like that. It's pretty easy. 簡単ね. Alright. For our last step, we just need to put the saddle on. So this piece goes in here. We can adjust it back and forth and just loosen this. We can raise it above. Pretty normal for a spin bike. We'll be using this, and yeah, just pop it on, tighten these bolts, and should be good to go. And yeah, you can tell this isn't the best saddle, so we're going to be swapping this one out for my Physique Arion nice white saddle that has been on my track bike, just sitting there collecting dust because I haven't been riding my track bike much recently, so we're going to swap it out for this one. And we've got this little part here, so we've got the main style rail attachment here, so you can use pretty much any saddle you want here. You don't have to use the stock saddle that it comes with, so we can upgrade that. And that's pretty much the only upgrade I'm doing on this setup, other than I will be attaching some power meter pedals, and that's how I'll be attaching this thing to Zwift. The only thing you need to do to get going on Zwift is either have a speed sensor or a power meter, so that's kind of how I got the idea. I wanted something that was quiet. This is one of the quietest bikes that you can get, but the problem with this is there isn't really any great interface, and not many people are using this with Zwift, but I figured if I have pedal-based power meters, I should be able to connect this to Zwift. So anyway, we're going to give it a shot and hopefully it'll work. Let's switch out the saddle. Ta-da! We've got the final setup here. And I just bought this mat online from Amazon from Minora. Nice, cheap, 3,000 yen, $30 mat. And this setup is looking pretty awesome. Like I mentioned earlier, we've got the TV over here, so we'll be able to hopefully connect that up to Zwift. And I'm hoping to get another standing desk to add to this so I can do some work while riding. And yeah, let's give this bad boy a quick test ride. So this is where we control the speed. We've got two brakes on here, so brake on the left side, brake on the right side. These things are supposed to be really quiet. This is the emergency brake in case you need to shut it down. And yeah, we've got the adjuster, the height adjuster, the forward and backwards adjuster here, so a whole bunch of nice solid options and grips here as well. And then for the seat post area, we've got the height adjuster and we've got the back and forth here. We can adjust the angle and position of the saddle itself as well. Overall, pretty simple. Right now we've got the basic strapped flat pedals on. I'm pretty tired from my race earlier today, so I won't be connecting to Zwift or anything right now. We just wanted to test and get this started, but we'll be making another video soon, connecting this to Zwift and checking it out, and we'll just make that a whole specific video. So if you're interested in connecting a spin bike to Zwift, go check out that video. Anyway, let's hop on this bad boy real quick. This is a pretty awesome towel that we got here. Nice Ironman equipment fitness. So we'll probably be using this quite a bit during our riding. Anyway, let's get on this. I haven't adjusted my position or anything yet, so actually I was worried that this might be a little bit not tall enough for me. I'm about 183 centimeters, so about 6 feet, and you can see right here I'm at about one of the tallest settings, and I actually can go a little bit lower than this, so that's pretty good. Works out nice and good for me here. And oh man, this reach is really far. We'll probably need to bring this back a little bit, but we'll do that later. We'll get all the fit adjusting later. I won't bore you guys with that. Anyway, checking out the resistance. You notice I'm spinning right now, and there's no sound. This is super quiet. My voice is way louder than this. Of course, there's no resistance right now, so let's go ahead, crank this up a little bit. You should start to hear a little bit of a brake sound. I'll stop talking so you can hear it. So there's a little bit of a sound now, a little bit of brake pad rubbing onto the rim, but super quiet. This is nothing like a trainer. And I'm pushing pretty hard right now, not super hard, but let's add some more brakes here. So here I'm at least like 300, 400 watts, and no sounds change. Super quiet. And, yeah, that's why I love this thing. Like with Zwift though, the thing that I'm gonna miss out on though is I won't be able to have the automatic adjustment. For example, if there's a climb, that the smart trainers can do. That's one sacrifice to do with this setup, but for me, living in a Japanese apartment where the walls are paper thin, the top priority was sound, so I needed something that was quiet, that I can ride early in the morning, late at night after I get back home from work, and not bother my neighbors. So hopefully with this, with my power meter pedals, I've got the Favero Asioma power meter pedals. This supposedly can work. I've done a little bit of research online. I know a few other people who have done this setup, but it doesn't seem to be that popular for some reason. I'm not sure why. I don't think I mentioned the price yet. This bike was about 50,000 yen from Amazon, so fully shipped, 50,000 yen, about 500 bucks. There's some way cheaper ones. They were only about 200, 300 bucks, but they didn't have these drop handlebars. They were more upright position. I'm sure the quality is almost the same. They're just as quiet, just as tough to ride, but I really wanted something with road handlebars, so I spent the extra $200 to get that, and really happy I did, because the grips on this are awesome. I got this grip, and the drops as well. So this is pretty great. And yeah, like I mentioned in the other video, if you're interested in following me over on Zwift, go check it out. I just joined, so Thuong Cruise, hope to see you there. And the other great thing about this bike is it's fully adjustable, so my wife can also ride it. She's pretty excited, so let's get her first quick impression. So first we gotta drop the saddle a bit. So just unspin this. Let's just drop it pretty low. So this is just for testing purposes right now. どうぞ。こういう自転車乗ったことある？
すいません。
ね、回して。
あ、いやいや、止めれない。
うん。あ、ハンドル遠いな。
うん。
うん、とりあえずここで。まだ大きいけど。ブレーキつけて。So with the flywheel, she kind of lost control. She didn't realize you have to keep pedaling. So it's kind of a little bit like a fixie. You kind of have to keep your momentum going with this bike. And let's try adding some resistance. じゃあちょっともっとハードでやってみて。
右か。
うん、右。
山登ってる。
山登ってる。
姫。
もっと難しい？
ちょっと重いね。
うん。
まだいける。
もうちょっとでやって。もうちょっとハード。めっちゃ静かでしょ？
うん。
最高。
うん、最高。
最高。
家で運動できる。
うん。
アニメ見ながら走る。
頑張ってよ奥さん。
はい。
これ買ってよかったね。
うん。
There we go, guys. Got the wife's approval. Anyway, Sunday night, race night. Really tired. Gonna head back to bed. But we'll be having more videos coming up soon about Zwift, about our fun new spin bike. Be sure to subscribe, follow along with our adventures, and we'll see you in the next video. Mata ne!
またね。バイバイ。